Gamers, rise up. Today is a glorious day. Today is a day that I get to make another video that'll probably get me canceled. Let's go. I love getting canceled. Ooh. Am I a masochist or a sadist? This video, you will come to the conclusion that I am probably some of both. I am a masochist because getting canceled is honestly a sick meme. And I am a sadist because I am going to enjoy making fun of weight challenged individuals. Obesity challenge. I don't know what the hell terminology I need to use here, but that's what this video is all about. Because there is a legit movement online that I do not agree with in the slightest. It's this movement of how fat people need to be accepted, and not only accepted, they need to be praised for their life choice of being fat. Now, I agree that obviously they should be accepted, and obviously they shouldn't be made fun of, and obviously that leads to eating disorders and other issues and mental problems, and I am totally against all of that. Honestly, that is not okay. It's not okay to make fun of people for being fat and stuff. That said, that's what we're all about today, gamers. Let's go. I'm sorry. There was this video that surfaced on the internet of an e-girl posting their L online, literally, going on this whole tirade about fat acceptance and stuff. And as an advocate of not accepting fat people, being overweight's not healthy. It's not like being a certain race and you're racist for making fun of that race. What the hell does this mean? You can work on being overweight, and you should work on being overweight. It's not healthy. It leads to diseases. What is even the mindset thought process here? This is so stupid. Fat is beautiful. Yes, okay, true, but also skinny is more beautiful. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so canceled for this video. I just felt like doing it. And that's what this channel here is all about. Welcome to Nuxanor, a man that's potentially sometimes insane and often canceled, that's having fun on the internet. And that's what this is all about. So thank you for being here. Subscribe for more content. Leave a like on this video because hell yeah, this is the kind of content the internet needs. And I'm not actually making this to make fun of fat people. Little disclaimer, I am not making fun of fat people in this video per se, even though that may be what the title alludes to. That's not the point. I'm making fun of this fat person, not because they're fat, but because their philosophy makes no sense. So really, this is a philosophical video and not just hateful jabs towards individuals. This is not harassment in any way. This is just me telling you my disagreement with a certain prevalent philosophy online. And if I can't do that, then, well, that's just, you know, silence of the lambs at this point. We're just shutting down free speech and opinions everywhere, and that's not okay. So, anyway, now with that little disclaimer out of the way about how this is a philosophical educational video and not a harassment video, let's go harass some fat people. All right, no, I'm kidding. That was a joke. Don't take that out of context. That was a joke. Oh, God. Anyway, God damn it, here's the video.
If you want to be a great ally to fat people, here are some things you can do.
All right. So I don't mean to be rude to anyone here at all. That's clearly not the purpose of this video. But what the hell's an ally to fat people? Well, what is this fat people nation that she's speaking of, that we need to be an ally of fat people? Well, what is a fat ally? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Like, the basic premise of this video makes no sense at all. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but here are things you can do to be an ally to fat people. When I hear the term ally to fat people, I assume she's referring to being encouraging to people so they can lose weight because it's unhealthy to be fat. That's what I would assume, but that is clearly not the direction of the video.
When you go to the doctor, encourage them to do the following things.
Or maybe encourage the fat people to go to doctors. Maybe that's what she's talking about.
Eliminate any weight or BMI cutoff policies. Stop.
AKA discrimination, she says, which is huge. What does that mean? Eliminate weight policies. You know it's unhealthy to be overweight, right? Like, it makes sense for doctors to tell you to not be overweight. If possible, you know, you could exercise to your best ability or diet or something like that. But what does that mean? You want doctors to let patients kill themselves. Is that kind of what you're saying? It's like, we should finally stand up for smokers. Smokers deserve to have doctors stop telling them to stop smoking. We need to eliminate anti-smoking policies in hospitals. This is unacceptable and should not be done by people around the world. Yeah, weight policies are discrimination. Anti-smoking policies are discrimination.
Stop using the BMI completely because it is ineffective and racist.
This is the best line in the entire video. The BMI, the body mass index, which, I mean, yes, it has been proven to be faulty by different, from different sources that I found when researching it. But the point is, overall, it's not racist or ineffective. If your BMI count is wrong, then you need to go ahead and try to do something to fix it, because it's not healthy. You know, it causes cardiovascular diseases up the wazoo, diabetes. Many issues come from being overweight. It's not racist to have a system that tells you how overweight you are. That's not racist. I think that what she's not understanding is that being fat isn't a race, okay? It's like, yes, different races. I hate racism in this country. Racism needs to be stopped. There's racism towards black people, racism towards Jews, and racism towards fat people. This is not the same thing, okay? What the hell? It does not happen.
Get medical equipment that will actually work for fat patients, like blood pressure cuffs that fit and won't give a false high reading because they're too tight.
This is actually facts. I completely agree with her. Yes, medical equipment should be used for fat patients as well. I know that there's some issues with MRI machines that they don't work for people of certain levels of obesity, cannot actually fit in MRI machines. And that is not okay. And I completely agree with her. But that's not saying that it's okay to be fat, therefore we are making our machines bigger. No, that's not the case. It's not okay to be unhealthily obese, but unfortunately some people are like that, and we need to be accepting to them too, because we're trying to get them better. She's coming from the wrong mindset, but I do agree with this statement.
Set up their office in a way that makes it usable for fat people, like putting chairs without arms in every room.
So, to be frank, it's your choice going to their office, okay? You should bring your own damn stools, okay? Just drag around a bench wherever you go. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. But as someone that prefers chairs with arms, I am not okay with this. What the hell is this? It's discrimination to have chairs with arms now because some people can't fit in those chairs because their butt's too big. Do you not see a problem with the statement? There's a problem with butts being that big. There's a certain level of thickness. Maybe it has 5 or 6 C's at the end of the word thick. That it's just not healthy anymore.
When you go to a clothing store, tell them to expand their size range. It does not matter what their size range currently is. Tell them to expand it.
A clothing store has the right to sell whatever clothing they want. That is what it means to live in a free country, okay? They could sell whatever they want if they wanted. And I'm not saying it's not sexist. You have stores that sell only women's clothes. You have stores that sell only men's clothes. That's not sexist. That's just the clientele that they are, you know, catering to. It's not whatever the hell, fattest? Sexist for fat people? Obesist? It's so mind-boggling to me that people like this actually think this way and exist. This is the biggest L I've ever seen in my entire life. It doesn't matter what their size range is. Tell them to expand it. They can cater to whatever clientele they want, okay? And that's totally okay. Just like there are stores that only sell to women. I mean, they'll sell to men, but they only sell women's clothing. Like, what are you saying? What are you even alluding to right now? This makes no sense, even based on your current arguments that, you know, fat people should be accepted or whatever.
If you work in education, get in touch with the health and PE departments. Ask them if they have anything in their curriculum that involves students weighing themselves, counting calories, or using the BMI in any capacity.
Yes, I would also ask them these questions, and then if they do, in fact, have something that involves counting calories or the BMI in any capacity, I would tap them on the back, pat their head, and say, good on you, making your students or whatever healthy people. Let's go, gamers. For far too long, obesity has gripped our nation. Let's change things. Dude, I don't understand why people are putting something like this on the same level as, I don't know, actual racism. Racism is a real thing that makes no sense and is evil. Actual evil. Making fun of fat people? Well, I'm not saying I approve of making fun of people in general unless they do really stupid things. But being overweight at the end of the day is a choice. Yes, there's genetics involved, but it's a choice nonetheless. This whole philosophy of accepting them and saying that it's good to be overweight, it is counterproductive on a societal level. It makes no sense, and it's not good for the obese people that we're even talking about. It's not good for them. They should lose weight. What is even happening?
If they do, educate them on how all of these practices lead to eating disorders and ask them to stop.
All the practices that involve telling people to lose weight are in fact secret tools by the weightists to make people fatter. Do you not see the stupidity here? I don't know. I saw this video and I was like, God damn, I have to make a video that will probably get me canceled for being racist or something. But it's totally worth it because this is funny as hell. I know people around the internet are like, bro, this is so sad. This is not sad. This is hilarious. This is people literally making absolutely no sense. Oh, this is basically saying go to all education systems and schools and tell them that if they have anti-smoking policies, tell them to stop. And anti-smoking policies lead to smoking disorders. Oh my God. This makes no sense. It's stupid. And I will probably get canceled, but it's totally worth it because it's funny as hell. That's the philosophy we're going with here. I know that there's this movement online, especially about fat people rise up kind of vibes, where it's like fat people need to be accepted too. And while I agree making fun of people for their weight is not cool and not productive, usually, sometimes is productive by the way, but usually not productive. It's not like it's something that needs to be accepted. It's something bad that should be changed. It's something unhealthy that should be worked on. And the fact that these people are going ahead trying to make it accepted, they're actively killing society. So anyway, thank you for watching. This was a bit of a quickie. But if you want more of this kind of thing, comment LMAO in the comments. That would be very appreciated, and I will know what you're referring to about me making more quickies on these topics that other people don't necessarily want to talk about that may or may not get me canceled. But it's totally worth it. So thank you for being here. Do appreciate all you guys. Thank you for being true mad lads and epic gamers. Smash like, subscribe for future videos. That would be epic. And if you're fat, I feel bad for you, and it's something you need to work on. Not making fun, but it's not okay. And if it is your life's choice, then at least recognize that it's an unhealthy life choice. If you don't want to be healthy, that's your prerogative. This philosophy of accepting everything, this acceptance philosophy, does not encompass everything. It doesn't. Some levels of acceptance are really good, and there are steps that society is making that are fantastic, but this level of acceptance that completely blurs the line. It's like, well, we should start accepting brothers and sisters that are having sex together. Ah, yes, incest. We should accept them for what they are. Yes, but, no buts. We should accept them. Bruh, it's stupid. This is dumb. I'm sorry I'm rambling. Get out of here. Subscribe. Bye. Good. Have a great evening. Stay weird, fam. Not as weird as this lady here, though, because she's... Woo! I'm sorry. Bye.